This is the Global Economic Commodities Scrap Metal and Recycling Report by our Bentley Roll-Off Trailer and Roll-Off Pup Trailer, August 9th, 2021. U.S. weekly crude steel production rose to 1.876 million tons, an 85% utilization rate versus 91% plus in 2008. Demand continues to outstrip supply. WTI crude oil price fell to $67.89 a barrel, the largest weekly drop since October 2020. The COVID Delta variant is clouding the demand outlook. U.S. weekly crude oil production was steady at 11.2 million barrels per day, well off pre-COVID's high. Producers are slowly recovering from COVID's sharp drop. The U.S. weekly oil rig count rose to 387, well off the 2014 and pre-COVID high. Rigs are very slowly trending up on higher prices. Scrap steel number one HMS export buying price Philly fell to $365 a gross ton on good demand and robust supply. Slow economic growth continues. Scrap steel number one HMS price fell to about $442 a gross ton. This was on good demand, but again, robust supply. Hot rolled coil steel price fell slightly to $93.04 per hundredweight, near the record. This was as supply remains constrained and demand remains good. Copper price fell to $4.34 a pound on slowing U.S. and China demand. Possible strikes at Chile copper mines could raise prices. Aluminum price was down slightly to $1.17.1 a pound, which is $25.80 a metric ton. That's near the highest since June 2011 on good demand and tight supply. China continues to sell government reserves to lower prices. Canada's July unemployment rate fell to 7.5%, the lowest since March 2020. This was on a major easing of COVID restrictions. China's July trade surplus. Note the next chart is going to be the U.S. trade deficit. China's surplus rose to $56.58 billion, down from last year's July. Global demand is softening due to COVID spread. U.S. June trade deficit widened to a new record of $75.7 billion, the worst ever. The good news is the U.S. is spending more on goods. The bad news is the U.S. is buying more from others versus exports to them. U.S. July new vehicle sales fell to 14.8 million annualized. The semiconductor shortage is still causing a shortage of vehicles to buy. U.S. July new jobs report. It rose a big 934,000. Most are in the leisure and hospitality areas as well as government. There is a big upside here in that the total number of people working is still down 5.7 million from pre-COVID. The U.S. July unemployment rate fell to 5.4%, the lowest since March 2020. Again, the upside is there due to the pre-COVID rate was 3.5%. Wall Street's Dow Jones Industrial Average rose 274 points to 35,209, a record close. This was on great economic optimism after the great jobs report. Pioneer, Rollright, Donovan Tarp Systems, and others, you can actually buy them online at Bentley's parts store at www.bentley.com or call 734-722-8100 to order. 99% plus ships the same day. Order for your roll-off truck, trailer, dump trucks, luggers, and gondolas. As always, feel free to call or email me with any questions. We hope all have a safe and profitable week.